Welcome back to Buzz on Business. I'm Nate Haskell from the Northern Medina County Chamber Alliance, and we're here with Lisa Snyder from Legacy Vintage Homes. Welcome.
Thank you, Nate.
Good
Happy to be here.
Again. Yeah.
Yes.
So tell us about your business right here in Brunswick.
So my business is full of antiques, home goods, eclectic finds, and just timeless heirlooms for your home.
Mm-hmm. So are these antiques you've collected, or things that you've created, or a mix? Like
these are things I procured over years, 10, 20 years, 30 years.
Wow. Long
So
time.
yeah, some of it's my family estate that I'm selling off, and yes.
Great. So, and it's not too far from where we are right now. Where is your store located?
So if you're familiar with Pearl Road and 303, it's just south of there, and you pass through Laurel Square on your left, and then it's at 1839 Pearl Road, which is a dark red brick building across from True Value Hardware.
Okay.
And I'm tucked up in the back. I'm a little bit hard to find, but once people find me, they get excited.
Great. Across from True Value, that's easy to find.
Yes.
Easy to find. Great. So, and how long have you been there?
I've been there about 5 months.
Wow. Okay. So a young business.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the area. What made you choose Brunswick for your business?
I felt like it was a great thoroughfare on Pearl Road, and there was no other businesses really like this. Mm-hmm. There's one business similar to mine, and we exchange customers all the time, pointing each other that direction.
That's nice.
And so that brings more antique dealers and treasure hunters.
Right. So what types of events do you have at the store?
So right now we're having a Pearl Road shop hop, but that was in September, and we'll be having another shop hop in the fall.
Okay.
So that'll attract customers, and typically it contains 5 shops on Pearl Road. You hop around each one, and then there's gifts and prizes and refreshments, and it's a lot of fun. We've had one before, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great. So, and we were talking before, I didn't realize that you give art lessons as well.
Yes.
So what types of classes, what types of artwork?
Beginner to intermediate. We teach oils or acrylics. I really recommend starting in acrylics. And acrylics are just as rich as oils these days. And there's other techniques to give them the effect you want. It's easier to clean up. And I like to paint landscapes, florals. Impressionism is my style. And I love to teach students. I love to see them learn and blossom and get excited. It's wonderful.
That's great. Yeah, I had no idea you did that. So that's wonderful to know. So so what types of things do you have in the store for sale? Who's a good customer for you?
Oh gosh, we've got a little bit of everything actually. It's really a packed store. We have a lot of stuff, and like I said, it's kind of a little treasure hunt. I've got true antiques. I've got a lot of vintage items. I've got cabinets. I've got soft goods. I've got glassware, home goods, beautiful vases, beautiful clocks have been really popular.
Great. So how did you get into the business? Is it something you just always wanted to do?
Definitely. It's something I always wanted to do. And I've always been an antique collector. My mom was an antique collector and salesperson, and so it's just been a passion. I had interior design and architecture lessons at Kent State, and so it's just been a passion for sure of enjoying those types of mediums as another form of art and decor.
Right, aesthetics. So what other types of activities or promotional events are going on at the store?
So right now we are running 50% off most items, and we're doing that to clear out for some fall and holiday merchandise.
Wow. And
also clear out some more studio space, because we've had a lot of requests from the community about lessons.
Oh, okay. So I think you mentioned like oil and acrylic lessons, and what other type of art lessons would there be?
In January, February, March, starting out in the new year, we're planning on some painting lessons, typically probably with acrylics. We're also going to do some mixed media classes, some collage classes. I might bring in a journal specialist to teach a journal class, right. Things like that.
You mentioned mixed media. What would that entail?
So mixed media is everything. It's collage is now officially an art form. Gretchen Bierbaum from Hudson made it so many years ago. It's nice that she's local. and I could even bring her in as a guest artist. But anyway, it's combining different types of media to make an art piece that typically looks kind of like a collage. It can have a meaning to it, a little story to it. It definitely still has composition to it and feeling. It could be everything from stamps to coins to different textures to photographs, some painting in between.
Neat. Interesting.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Well, Lisa, it was great to see you. Legacy Vintage Homes, right here on Pearl Road across from True Value. Be sure to stop by.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.